Hi guys, I want to talk about my future plans with regards to Fallout 4. I've had a few messages asking me if I'm going to do another Let's Play, whether I'm going to do more videos about this game, and so I thought I'd just tell you what I am thinking for the future for Fallout 4. Now, I've actually done only 2 of the endings, 2 out of 4 endings, so I've still got 2 more to go. However, Fallout 4 is a game that I have criticised for not being as replayable as, say, Fallout New Vegas or Skyrim, and nothing has really changed. Originally, I had planned to do another playthrough on the PlayStation 4. If you remember when consoles were getting mods, I was going to convert my mods to PlayStation 4, and I would have done another playthrough there to test them out. However, of course, that was not possible due to the PlayStation 4 not really allowing the same level of modding that the Xbox and PC did, and so I never got to do that playthrough. However, I have been thinking I might do a virtual reality playthrough of Fallout 4 and go with the Brotherhood. That is not necessarily something that I feel would be great for a Let's Play. It's not the most watchable content, so I haven't really decided what to do with that. Then, of course, there is the Minuteman playthrough. I've not done that ending, and I was thinking that maybe in a few years, once there were a lot of mods that just radically changed the experience, and of course my memories had faded a little from the previous playthroughs, I would revisit and do that. However, I am wondering whether or not to do it the other way round. Perhaps a Minuteman playthrough would be interesting in VR, partly because I was actually... One of the things that I am curious about is, will Sim Settlement work in VR, and how cool would that be? And of course, if you're doing settlements, you know, the Minuteman option does seem to work. So there is an option to sort of switch them round, do a Minuteman playthrough in VR, and then wait and do a Brotherhood playthrough. The reason I was thinking the Brotherhood playthrough would suit the VR better is it's probably going to involve power armor, and I've already done a power armor playthrough, so doing it in VR would make it a little different. So that was what I was thinking. However, these ideas are very much for the future. I've still not got Fallout 4 on VR, and I'm still waiting for a lot of mods to come out and just completely change the experience. However, there are projects like Fallout Miami that does look interesting, and I think when that arrives, I will almost certainly boot up the game and visit that. Of course, I've got 2 characters to choose from: Frank in his power armor, or Barry here in all his glory. I have a feeling it would probably be the more popular choice if I chose Barry. It would probably also be a little more fun as well. So that is definitely an option. What I can tell you is I am missing this game a little, which does surprise me because, as I've said, it isn't the most replayable game of all time, but I did enjoy playing it, and I am missing it just a little. So Fallout 4 is almost certainly at some point in the future going to make a return to my channel. However, I cannot promise when. I suspect it will be when Fallout Miami is released, and when I get Fallout 4 in VR, I will possibly either record a little of it and post some of it, my impressions, but not necessarily do a playthrough. Well, I'm going to do a playthrough, but not a Let's Play, or I will stream it. I don't really see that as something that is a watchable Let's Play because of the VR thing, but I will probably do that. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is what I'm thinking with Fallout 4. I am going to do 2 more playthroughs eventually at some point in some form, either in VR or quite heavily modded, and I will be playing Fallout Miami and indeed any other content mods like that. If something big comes out like that, I will almost certainly play it. There's probably quite a few quest mods already out, and that might be something I'll think about doing either with an existing character or using to try and make another playthrough of either Brotherhood or Minuteman a little different, to add some spice to it so that it distinguishes itself from my other playthroughs. So we will just have to see. But Fallout 4 almost certainly going to come back at some point. However, I would expect it to take a little time.